Here in Northwest Arkansas, we are resource rich, but a lot of our people don't know how to navigate and get to those resources so they can improve the quality of life for themselves, their children. When clients come to us, usually they are in a need. They are in a stress storm. And I want to make sure that we provide all of the services that that person is looking for at that moment, if we can. And that goes a long way, because when that individual sees you fighting for them and trying for them, then it starts to restore their dignity and their self-worth. And I can get more out of that individual to do more for themselves and their families when they're in that stress storm, because now they can see that, oh, you really do want to help me. You really are trying for me. You are fighting for me, because a lot of people don't have anyone fighting for them. I pride myself in positioning myself next door to my sister, who has a therapeutic art studio, and we came together and we were like, how do we keep our services together?
Growing up, our parents really taught us about the connection of family and community. And so when people would come to our house, we would always bring this atmosphere where you felt welcomed, no matter who you are, where you come from, what you believe, what you think. It's just coming together in connection. It was just fitting to be able to connect art with wellness. We're really about helping individuals see their value and know their worth. So when you come on Sunbridge, you're going to see what is called the Connector, which is actually what we're in right now. And 2 doors down, Mighty by Design. And so being able to bring safe spaces to our community where people feel that they can be themselves is really about what we're about doing.
2 weeks after my 40th birthday, I see a noticeable lump on my breast that I hadn't seen before. Immediately, I went into my physician. They assessed me. She said, "Stacy, this is cancer." Instantly, my life changed, because now I have to battle cancer, COVID, run a nonprofit to keep the lights on, and be the best mother I could possibly be to my daughter. And through that process, through that journey, Nate Walls comes along with Second Helping NWA. I said, "Nate, would you want to go into business with me? Would you want to move into this office with me?" And he's like, "Absolutely." And so he did. And 2 nonprofit organizations came together during the pandemic to keep the lights on, but also to provide more essential services into the community. So we added food to our plate.
What we do is go into underserved communities and feed comfort food. By doing this, even though it was about leaving the lights on, it was about let's enter back into people caring about each other.
It is just a match made in heaven, to where my sister, Nate, and myself, we all cohesively work together. People look at me like, "Oh my God, how did you make it through?" You are looking at someone that had to go through chemo. Some days I was taking chemo and I would have to go out into the community and still put on an event. But to God be the glory, I am still here. I am still here to fight another day. I am still here to tell the story of how God gave us one task, and that is to be the kingdom. God said, don't look for it, don't beg for it, but be the kingdom. And that's what I'm doing today, is being the kingdom.